Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I am doing this literally 3 weeks late due to the fact that I've been busy. But when Ole Anderson passed away on February 26th, literally 48 hours later, another WWE superstar passed away, and that was Virgil. Virgil passed away at the age of 72. He pretty much debuted with the Million Dollar Man, being holding his money as DiBiase likes to flaunt his money back in the 80s. Virgil had some great storylines back in the 80s and going into the 90s. After he was humiliated by DiBiase, Virgil finally turned on Ted DiBiase. Had a match at WrestleMania 7, won by countout. And then later that year, at SummerSlam, he defeated Ted DiBiase to win the $1 Million Championship belt. Also later that same year, at Survivor Series, he teamed with Piper and Brett, and I think they lost against Ric Flair, $1 Million Man, the Warlord, and I believe the Mountie. And so he was with the WWE from 1986 to kind of like 1996. And then later on, he went to World Championship Wrestling from 1996 to 2000, WCW, and he was called Vincent. Part of the New World Order, NWO. And pretty much again, when he was with Ted DiBiase in WWE, Virgil at the time in WWE got beat down, and then also in the WCW when he was Vincent in the NWO, he also got beat down as the other NWO members left. He's the one that got beat up. I remember Virgil. I think back in the WWE, back in the 80s, he made his mark. Definitely a fan favorite when he turned on Ted DiBiase in '91 and stuff like that. So even though I'm doing this 3 weeks late, he had like a lot of good memories back in back in WWE and WCW, and he also actually made his WWE return. With Ted DiBiase Jr. Whatever year that was, which is shocking. And then he went up against Big Show that time, and I think Virgil was like outside the ring, and Big Show just grabbed his his big hand on his Virgil's skull and just freaking pulled him back over into the ring, which was kind of funny. I forget what year that was. I want to say 2010, 2019, no, not 19, 2009, 2011. And I want to say in those years. Yeah, I'm just gonna let me just check here, because maybe he retired in 2020. Okay, 2022. I'm just checking on Wikipedia here because I know 2010. Returned to WWE in 2010, May 17, 2010. So 2010 he made his return, and then he also made an appearance in the AEW in 2019 to 2020. Under his old name of Soul Train Jones, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, he was pretty much active in like all the WWE, WCW, and AEW. So that was pretty cool. And even though I'm not a huge AEW fan, but I wanted to throw that out there that he was with AEW as well. Yeah, I remember watching Virgil as a kid, and I remember when he turned his back on Ted DiBiase, man, that was like huge. Everybody just erupted. and then he won at SummerSlam 1991 against Ted DiBiase, and it was just freaking fans were going crazy. But that was pretty cool, and then he went to WCW and NWO, which is pretty much almost everybody in WCW was part of the NWO, and stuff like that. So yeah, he had some huge moments and all that awesome stuff, and he definitely well missed. Hopefully he will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame one of these years, and stuff like that. So Virgil, thanks for the memories, man. Condolences to the Virgil family, Jones family, that's his real name is, and that's it, you guys. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support over the years, and we'll see you guys for more videos.